Hello Blancos, Madrid stars. Welcome back to a new video. We are going to be discussing about the Ancelotti press conference uh, before the games against Bilbao. So it's basically, just a summary about it. We start with just a summary. He said that we are on a good run and will be at our best in Bilbao. Of course, Real Madrid is going through difficult times. Since the beginning of the seasons. At the beginning of the season, we are good. We're trying to understand each other because now with Mbappe, the game plan is different. We have to know how to play with each other. And yeah, at the beginning of the season, we're winning, but he wasn't super convinced. But after all, the only thing that matters is to win. So again, I think it was last month. Last month was very bad for us. We really had very bad games. And yeah, Real Madrid is coming back. We're in a good run. And again, there's still a lot to go in this season. So we can't just anything for now. Let's move on. He also said everybody knows that you don't win anything in December, but you have to be in the fight, and we are there despite the difficulties. Of course, because that's what's happening. That's what happened with Barcelona. You see, especially the fans, because they are rushing too much. You see, now because they have been playing good, that's we have to give them that credit. They have been playing good, winning good games, and now they were thinking as if the season was over, and it's not over yet. There's still a long, there's still long way to go. Sorry, there's still a long way to go, and that's something that us Real Madrid we know that you don't win anything until the end. That's when you already won. Once they already blow the last whistle, that's when you know that okay, it's finished and I won, done. And I like this mentality that we have. We know that we have to fight until the end. You cannot assume that in the middle you have won. No, that's never. And that's what makes us the best team in the world. That's how we end up by winning many trophies. So yeah, let us move on. He also gave his thoughts about the match day 19 about the game against Athletic Club, which is going to be today Wednesday at 9 p.m. This is 9 p.m. European time, and he said it will be tough and demanding game as always. Yeah, I think I discussed this there when I was discussing about the pre-match in the previous video. If you haven't watched, go watch it please. There will be a great atmosphere and will be up against a good opponent. Athletic Club is always a good opponent. They are always very tough, especially when they are playing in their home. They are very tough, and it's not going to be easy for us, but we are ready for it. I believe in Mbappe. I believe in I want to say Vinicius, but he's out. I believe in Rodrigo. I believe in the whole squad. Now we are coming to better times. So I strongly believe that the team we can make it. We can just have a very wonderful game. The only thing that matters for this game is to win, no matter the score, but we just have to win. Okay, he also said, I'm very good, especially when the team plays well and contributes despite the problems we are fighting. Everybody knows that we don't win anything in December, as I said before, but you have to be in the fight, and we are there despite the difficulties. That's true. And then he also added, when Vini, Kamavinga and Alaba come back, we will fight even harder. That's true. Now that we don't have some of our key players, we need to fight very hard, and that's what we always do because we are the merengues. We don't give up until the end. And yeah, and so that when the others will join us, the injured players, the other key players, once they will join us, we fight even harder. I really love Carlo Ancelotti, honestly, because he always supports the team, and every player wants to hear that. Every player wants to have this confidence from the coach. So, moving on, there was this small discussion about the penalties. The penalties with the team. So, and then they asked him, who will take the penalty at San Mamés. Then he replied, Bellingham and Mbappe will always analyze it tomorrow and choose the one who's the best in shape to take it. It's not a matter of debate. So basically, for Ancelotti, it's not a debate. Before, he already said that when Vini Jr. is playing between Vini Jr. and Mbappe, they decide between them who's going to take the penalty. When Vini Jr. is not there, it's between Mbappe and Bellingham. They decide who's going to take the penalty and end of the discussion. So it's between them. If Mbappe feels that he wants to take it, you will just have to discuss with Jude, and easy, he will take it. If it's Jude, he has to be Jude, he will take it. And as long as the person that will take it is confident enough, that's enough. So there's not any discussions there. Tchouameni returned. Tchouameni is back. By the way, Tchouameni is back. Let's read first what he said. He's doing very well. He trained well and recovered nicely. We see tomorrow where I put him. We have to think that players are coming back gradually, and that's tough. He provides us with height at the set pieces because we lost height with him, Militao, and Camavinga missing. So basically, for me, I will not put Camavinga at the starting, or a starting lineup, because first thing, he has not been having a good season so far. Honestly, they had a lot of mistakes, a lot of miscommunication. He was looking lost in some games. I'm not going to lie. Now that he's coming from this injury, just giving some time. I believe in Camavinga. Tchouameni. Last season was very good. So yeah, it's just players sometimes they have bad moments, and we just have to be there to support them. That doesn't mean that Tchouameni doesn't have to play anymore. You just need to take it slowly with him, and he will come back as he has been doing so far. I believe that he will start from the bench, and then from there they will, he might enter in the second half. But Ancelotti, please don't remove Raul Asensio in the defense at Tchouameni. Don't do it, please. Give Tchouameni sometimes, and don't touch Raul Asensio for now. It's very good. And then the other question was about the role of the right winger. He carries out more defensive duties than the left winger. That's why we don't always play a right winger. Sometimes we play a midfielder or an inside player. Brahim and Bellingham have those characteristics. We have to adapt. I now understand why. Like normally he doesn't nowadays he doesn't like to play with right winger because for him the right winger has to defend more than the left winger. So that's why he likes to play with four midfielders, so that the midfielder will just help the left back in this case. So yeah, now I understand much better, and yeah, it makes sense. But again, for this game at San Mamés against Bilbao, I think that we really need both wingers, so that to give more pressure to the left backs, and so that the striker will be able to move freely and settle his position. And then they talk about Ceballos, he really is doing, oh my god, Ceballos, every time he plays very good, but the fact that he's not having this consistency, that's why it's making people not to know about him more. But Ceballos always plays good, honestly. I think Ancelotti needs to give him more minutes, because I really feel like we need a player like that, especially now that we don't have Kroos, a player that was giving us this pause, this calm, and that's why Ceballos is bringing to the team, you see. So he's organizing everything, and now that we don't have Kroos, it will be much better to make good use of him. He said he's done well like Asensio. He came on the pitch and showed his quality with good attitude. He's a different kind of player to other midfielders. It's less about energy and more about ball control, of course, quality. So yeah, Ceballos, Ancelotti needs to give Ceballos more minutes, because he really brings a lot of things to the team when he plays. So now that we don't have Kroos, Ceballos can be there to make to take the role of Toni Kroos. Of course, not same like him, but At least it will help us to organize the midfielder and to control the ball. So, and then he asked him about Asensio quick adaptation. He said his son himself that to be a reliable central back, he doesn't lack the knowledge of position. His position is very good, he's confident and motivated. He has shown a lot in these 4 games, and I think about leaving him on the bench. One day I have to really think about it. If he thinks about leaving him on the bench, he really have to think about it. I've been surprised by his maturity and his calmness when it comes to handling game situation. Of course, Carlo Asensio is very good. It has been very good. That's where for me, I'm not okay with Ancelotti, because sometimes I feel like what we can look for the transfer market, we can easily find it on the Real Madrid Castilla. You see on the younger players. I'm not saying that it has to be like this all the time, but sometimes you see like now you give a player from the academy, you give them the chance, and really is taking good advantage of it, because these players, they are coming to prove that they are good, they are confident, they can really play for the team, they can give everything for the club. So once you put them, they will do their best. You see, they will do their best. So you just have to give them the chance to to prove themselves. And yeah, you see, like Carlo Ancelotti, I just really hope that Real Madrid, they really extend his contract, and it will be like our Nacho for the next 10 years, because he's very young and we don't have to let him go. And lastly, he talk about the competition between Frank Garcia and Mendy at left back. There's not really competition. There's no competition. It's just that each player has their good times, and when the player is good, that's when you have to take advantage of him so that they will give more to the team. And he said, "This is a tactical decision. I have every confidence in player who has helped us win 2 Champions League. Fran is good in defense and also contributes going forward. He made the most of opportunity I've given to him." So basically, both are good, but you just have to assume that now Fran is in a very good shape, he's in a very good rhythm, and he's having a good time. So we just have to give them a chance. That doesn't mean that Mendy is not playing anymore, because Mendy is a rock. So whenever he plays, it's just to give more power to the team. So basically, that's all about the press conference about Carlo Ancelotti before the game against Bilbao. And if you like this video, make sure you like, you share, and subscribe for more. Don't forget that if you're a Blanco or a Red, this is your home. More videos are going to come, so don't forget to drop some comments there, and see you in the next Ala Madrid.